Over the past few days, we had announcements of DOJ probes for Jerome Powell, Tim Walz, and Mayor Fry. Mayor Fry is somebody I had a brief Zoom call with a couple years back as part of a fellowship I was a part of. Let me get one thing out of the way. Mayor Fry has no business talking to the federal government, to the press, to anyone in a public atmosphere in the way that he did. Get the F out of Minneapolis. That's exactly the rhetoric we don't need. Neither is it grounds to launch a DOJ probe for not liking him. The legal basis for the DOJ probes is using a post-Civil War era statute intended to prevent conspiracies from impeding federal officers. Fry or Walz weren't impeding federal officers. This is the federal government waving their saber saying, we're going to make a statement here and you will comply or else. This is the lawfare that was used against the president while he was out of office. Could he just not be the better man here and not use the DOJ as a weapon? We all know he hates Jerome Powell. Jerome Powell has crumbs left to his term in the Fed, and he's going to have to coerce the DOJ, allegedly, into opening a case saying there was financial mismanagement, misleading testimony concerning a renovation of the Federal Reserve's headquarters. That's that is what the DOJ is supposed to be doing right now. If there was actually wrongdoing, God bless him. Go after it. But within a week, seriously, Walz, Fry, and Powell. This further leads on my point that I touched on last week with Rand Paul, the senator from Kentucky, saying that our justice system is at serious legitimate risk when it comes to when you're indicted, just as much of a conviction. Every one of your comments is that when our justice system is just looked at, an indictment is just as good as a conviction because usually it converts over into a guilty verdict. That's not a good thing. So you have two choices when it's viewed that way. Number one, you embrace it. Number two, you work to change it. The current administration is heavily leaning towards the former. And that's what I, as an American, think is ridiculous, preposterous, and just not our way. Now, don't get me wrong. Speaking of political prosecutions, I think Fani Willis is very much deserving of one. I think those who went after Trump via these tactics should be disciplined in some regard. Some by the bar, some by federal indictment, some by state indictment, some by office disqualification. We could get into that at a different time. But what he's doing to these three representatives just over the past week, Walz, Fry, and Powell, to me, doesn't make me a happy American at all. At all.